Instagram and these dang lives. Hey, hopefully it doesn't cut off on me again, because it just I don't know what happened, but it's not, it gave me a poor connection, like for real. It's crazy. How are you all doing tonight? I'm praying that I could make it through this. I guess I'm gonna keep it short just in case this Instagram act up. It just cut me off, so I hope it don't do it again. But tonight I was coming on. I've been creating discipline to come on every Wednesday at 6 to make sure that, you know, I stay consistent within the whole thing. And I had to come on and of course show off my tees. And Dash is on here too, so he's the one that created them. And I was trying to give it a little bit more time to see if anybody else came on, but I got the official magazine back that everyone ordered, because the first one was the sample. I don't know if y'all seen this one. This is how the sample looked, but this is how the actual magazine came out. It came out so nice. Like, everyone that ordered it will get this. So you see that? Like, it came out so dope, right? Like, the pages are nice and everything. Like, I was so excited about it. And I did some changes. I did some special things for thank you. I did some special things for everyone that was part of the first pre-order. So I was very excited about that. And I also was coming on to talk about Market Mondays. A lot of people seen my post about Market Mondays, and I just wanted to talk about, you know, what it's about and what it's for. I've been working on a couple of things for the past 2 months, and my goal is this month is to really start showcasing more and more businesses, more and more independents and everything. So Market Mondays is for me to showcase you all that want to participate, you know, because I'm going to market my business on Mondays. I'm not going to do a lot of marketing throughout the week because, you know, sometimes I just want to get messages out there and definitely promote the website. So Market Mondays is a Grind City Marketplace. It's like, say you want to come on how I do Behind the Grind Lives. You want to come on and not just talk about like all the stuff that you go through, but actually talk about your products and, you know, give people more information on how they can, you know, order, how they can contact you, how they can get in touch with your website. Because sometimes when we could promote, like we could post on our pages, we could post in our stories, but a lot of times when it comes to, like you see on Behind the Grind, we mostly tackle like stuff that goes on in our business and we just vent and talk about things. But Market Mondays is going to be specifically for people to come on and talk about their products, talk about their projects, you know, things that you have going on, so that, you know, I can help you gain exposure as well as I'm getting out there. Like I said, I've been networking with a lot of people lately, so I've been very excited about all the things that's coming. I've been trying not to too much talk about stuff because a lot of things I talked about early on, it kind of crashed on me. So I've been really diving deep into getting to know more people and their brands, and, you know, just to see if it's a good fit for Urban Grind. Because sometimes we network with each other and it's okay, it's cool, like we always talk about, but sometimes it's just not a good fit and we all end up being disappointed at some point. So I've been trying to, you know, minimize that and also give my platform up to everyone, because I wouldn't have a platform if it wasn't for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now, I definitely want to make sure that that we're able to, utilize the community. I have new people coming into the community. I have new people that have started following me that have bigger brands and bigger names, especially when it comes to marketing and stuff. So it's a lot more eyes that will be on the community. And I have been partnering I have been partnering outside of Urban Grind on Instagram. Like, I'm on Facebook now. I've been on YouTube. I've been out here, getting the word out to let everyone know that I'm back in business. And I actually got with one of my old promoters that used to get me into a lot of my events and stuff. So like I said, I'll be bringing more this summer, especially like I have a golfing tournament that I'm going to be doing in July that I'll be covering. I think that's something different, and it's for the youth. Like, it's a lot of kids that I'll be interviewing about scholarships and stuff, because I noticed that's a direction that a lot of people are going in for college. So yep, Market Mondays, and I'm going to be posting videos soon. I'm a one-man band, so a lot of the editing and stuff is going to come definitely, as I get it edited. So it'll be out shortly, especially Friday. I'll be bringing back Ears to the Streets, where I'll be talking about stuff that's going on in entertainment and that what is going on in like how to get more residual income in the market. One thing I do know is, if you're not really involved in your community, now is a great time, because I just got approved on Facebook to get paid for reels. Like, I guess I've been posting a lot and I've been doing really good that they're wanting to pay me once a month. So that's how you can bring in residual income, and that's why you see me posting more and more reels. But I want it to be where I'm giving you information as well, and encouragement. So I've been taking my time with building that momentum, because I don't want to just be posting anything. So you'll see way more content coming. Once you start getting paid, you get to have a little bit more freedom and move a little better. So I want to definitely give back into the community and everything, and make sure that that we're all going to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I'm on the platforms, is to network and to, yes, quality over quantity. It is no point in me putting out these videos if they're just going to sit there. And it's no point in me putting out videos if all I'm going to be doing is nothing. Like, I really want y'all to get the information that I've been getting, because I've seen a difference in my numbers, and I've seen a difference in my traffic as I've been implementing the things people have been telling me and the people I've been tapping in with. So, and not only that, I've gotten some great connections over the past month, and I appreciate you all for always tapping in with me. I know I'm not, that's why I've been trying to stay consistent, because I know it takes time to build a community. But I want it to be where it's definitely gonna be where we can all like get seen. And when I do start doing Market Mondays this month, we have like real eyes on us and real opportunities, because I don't want to just be online to be online. I really want to push, like really push. And June 1st of hey thanks for coming in. June 1st is 2 years ago. This is actually my anniversary, so I was very excited that I got to do my Behind the Grind Live today. But June 1st was my first step out on faith with doing everything I'm doing now, with the magazine, with my podcast, with everything. So I'm very grateful to be able to like really step out, like really kick out. Like, the momentum for me is crazy right now. I feel very excited, and all the stuff that, thank you. all the stuff that I'm doing. And after I finish this sentence, Dash, do you want to come on? Because I know a lot of people had questions about the tees, and they also wanted to know about the tank tops too. So if you want to come on and talk with me a little bit, so we could have that. That would be dope. But yeah, my anniversary is today, so I'm very excited about it, and that just gave me a very good push to, you know, take these next 6 months and just go full throttle. I'm like gonna be pew. So I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready to take off with me, because we gonna moon and the stars and everything else that we're promised in this season. How are you
Hey,
doing? Thank
how you
you.
doing?
Oh, and so one of my people that joined, don't leave. I know you said you don't like to be on long, so don't leave. But so one of the questions that was asked to me, hello everyone that's coming in, thank you for joining. One of the questions that was asked to me was, would I be able to provide tank tops?
Sure. I can
Yes.
um
So um,
I can show
that's one
you
thing that I wanted to talk about was like the t-shirts. I
yep,
wanted everybody to see who was behind doing my t-shirt prints, because you know it's good to get exposure, and
that's
since we
true.
behind the grind Wednesday, we might as well introduce you
Thank you.
so they'll know who I'm collaborating with. So if you want to take some time to introduce yourself to everyone, that would be dope.
Sure, sure. So my name is Dash or Chris Dash, whichever you like. I own Dash Tees, and we're a custom clothing company. And pretty much what we do, I'll come up with designs, but a lot of times people will come to me with designs and say, "Hey, listen, I really wanted this on a T-shirt, or hoodie, or a mug, or whatever it is," and I provide that for them, and people happen to like it too. I actually, I work for the post office, so I make a lot of postal stuff as well, and like postal shirts, like shirts like this, and the hat that I have on that says post office on there.
Oh, that's
And
dope.
that
Okay.
yeah, that seems to be the most popular product too. People want the hats and the T-shirts like you have that say post office and things like that. But I just do a lot of that, and I get
And you
inspiration.
customize it to,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the awesome thing that I like, and I hope I didn't cut you off. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, no. That's okay. That's okay.
The awesome thing that I like is that in once I and the t-shirts will be loaded to tonight at 12 midnight. But the one thing that I like, and the thing that I am grateful that he offered, is that we're able to customize things.
Hmm.
So that's going to be an option on the website.
Right.
And you can do different colors. He works with you, like
Yeah.
no matter what you have going on, he can definitely help you with that. So it was just something really dope that I wanted him to come on. Hello, how you doing? It was something really dope that I wanted to, let everyone know, the face behind the business, because
Yeah.
it's cool. And the fact that I hadn't tagged you because I was waiting to, put the t-shirts up so I could put you in the post. I was like, okay, well, Wednesday is great since you say you're going to be available. I was like, well, you can just
Mhm.
come onto the platform and tap in with everyone so they'll know what you're doing outside of, collabing with me. They'll be able to,
Right.
if they want to collab with you as well, and they'll know like the face behind, what you're doing. So,
And I'm all for that. I'm definitely all for it. So,
yes, I'm very
you know,
excited that you were able to tap in
and
tonight.
it's pretty easy with the customization part. Once the hardest part is getting a design that you're totally happy with. That's
Right.
the key that we want. We want you to be satisfied with the design that we come up with. And if we can't, get it exactly how you want it, at least as close as you want it, that you say, okay, I'm willing to spend my money on this. Once you do that, I can, take that and put it on anything you like. And like I said, I'll just make sure you're satisfied. And then once you're satisfied, then
Well,
that's
so
it.
Superwoman says she needs a post with the tanks, and that's why I asked you, because she asked
Yeah.
me about, am I going to offer
Okay.
tank tops? And
So
I was
I'll
like,
show you
okay,
some of the tanks
I
that we
didn't do
have.
that, but we're going to definitely get that
Yeah.
under
I'll
wrap.
show it to you. because he
Okay,
already got the design. So if that's what you want on the tank, then it can go in there
most
too.
definitely.
So.
Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. I'm so excited about that. And since you're on right now, and I know
Hmm.
you've been on before, so now you're like friend of family. You feel me? So
Thank you.
um since you're on,
Yeah.
tell everyone how you got started. Like what made you get into t-shirts?
Well, for me, like I've always been the type of person that likes to express itself. So I'm heavy into like poetry, music, things like that. I write music. I write songs and things like that. Write poetry, and it was only natural for me to want to do that on clothing as well, or fashion.
Right.
I'm a very expressive person, so once I saw that I could put that on t-shirts too, and I got a lot to say, and then I also noticed that everyone else has a lot to say. So if I can offer that to them as well, that's like two birds with one stone. So that's kind of how I got started, because a lot
Okay.
of people need a voice, and I said, well, I guess I could be that, and I could be my
Yes,
own voice as
everyone
well.
needs a good voice.
Right. So that's pretty much how it got started.
So what are your plans? What are your plans for this summer? What do you have planned on
Um,
in your business?
well, what I've started doing very slowly though, but getting more into women's fashions. So, a lot of those things that I've been like this summer dresses, the fedora hats, things like that. Those aren't exactly customizable because I don't have my own press to
Got
customize
it.
things like that. But I would still offer the customized stuff from the products I have. But just getting into more, other products besides what I offer. The shirts, the tees. So just working with other vendors to offer more. There's another vendor that I have that they have like the Converse type shoes, the canvas shoes, and
Yes, I've seen
the
that. I
boots
gotta
too.
get me
So
some made.
I haven't really gotten to it too much, but I was playing around with it to see what I could come up with, or see what other people might want, and try to offer that as well. So
Right.
just to kind of expand, slowly, but to expand as well, and to
Hey, how you
that's it.
doing? Thank you for tapping in. Oh yeah, you definitely got to get some original quotes, cause
Yeah.
your
Yep.
stories be having me about to die laughing sometimes. So you look, you about to have you a new client as
Hey,
well.
I'll take it. I'll take
Make
it.
sure you hit them up, and it's a
Yeah.
fast turnaround too. I have T-shirts coming in, in a couple of days.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yep.
take long to get here. It doesn't take long, as soon as
Hmm.
he finished with it and you approve it, you just um order and it ships right
Yeah.
out. It's a real
The
fast
um
process.
the company that I work with, like me, the nice thing I liked about it is I didn't have to keep the inventory, physically. It was a
Right.
company that would take care of all of that for me. So, shout out to them because they are so good. As soon as I finish the design and I put it how I want it, and send it to them, the turnaround is, like you said, it's so fast. And then they ship with the post office too, so I guess that's a win-win because I work for them. So
Right. That yes.
yeah.
That is definitely a win-win.
Yeah.
And I did look. I took your advice. I set up my USPS
Yeah.
stuff, and I get to get it picked up from the house. So
Right.
it's like
Yep.
really
For
dope.
free. The best part is it's free. That's what.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And with
just
all the other stuff we gotta pay for, that's like the best thing
yeah,
ever. So
check the site too because some of the supplies are free too, like the shipping boxes, the like those sleeves with the bubble wrap on the inside. If you wanted to put just one T-shirt in there or something like that, a lot of that stuff you can get for free, and the mailman will deliver it to you.
okay,
So
got it. So what is one of the major things that you see a lot of businesses doing for shipping and stuff? Like what is one of the many tips that you can give us on
um
newbies and people that may not have known
yeah,
about, shipping through USPS?
it gets expensive, even when you do the click and ship, because USPS has the click and ship, but that gets expensive depending on the zone that you're going into, or the part of the country that you go to or want it to go to. So a lot of times, like what I've done is that we have like consolidators and we have businesses that work with the post office that will give us discounted shipping on stuff. And they even, if you wanted to go with FedEx or UPS as well, they work with them too. And they discount their stuff. So you can, show them the size of the box, you put the weight in, the dimensions of the boxes, and then they give you a price as far as, how much it's going to cost. And you can decide, on that. And that way you can also decide on how much you're going to charge for shipping or if you'll charge for shipping, if you can, eat that cost if you like. And if it works for you, if it's still
Yes,
profitable.
having a
So,
press is dope.
hmm oh, that's my buddy Juan right there. He worked with me at the post office.
Oh, okay,
That's
got it.
yeah.
Yes, having a press is dope. I actually, I bought a press like 2 years ago. I used it
hmm
a couple of times last year, and then I was like, I have like a Cricut machine and everything. But I
Yeah.
feel like when you're trying to do multiple orders and you're the only
Yeah.
person, it's better
Right.
to get it
Yeah.
contracted out. At least
Right.
in the beginning until you
Right.
can like really get some help. I see people doing it on their own,
hmm
but when
It's
you're
tough.
doing multiple things, it's kind of hard when
Right.
you're just doing t-shirts. So that's
hmm
why I was like, let me enlist you because you know what you're doing, and
Yeah.
I don't really want to try to actually, take the time to figure out if I can have help. It's like,
hmm
and not only that, you're helping create another stream of income for someone else if you can.
Right.
It's no
Right.
point in taking on responsibilities that you don't have.
hmm Exactly. And it's
Well,
win-win.
yeah. Well, I'm actually happy that we were able to collab, and I'm happy that everything has gone as good as it has because I
Yeah.
feel like if I would have tried to do it on my own, it might
Yeah.
have flatlined a little bit.
hmm
So I'm grateful, and I thank you for actually coming on today too.
No
Again,
problem. No problem.
um,
I got to get on more anyways. I'm kind of
yes, you
I
definitely
I
got to get
lack
on
in that
more.
that department, so I definitely got to get on more.
So do you
But
do you, do anyone have any questions for Dash? I don't want to hold him up too long because this was definitely random, and I was, you know, trying to make sure everyone got to ask questions that I've been getting asked all week. I know it took a minute
it
to
took a
post.
minute.
Yeah, it takes forever for it to show up. But
We
yeah, I
do.
wanted to get on here and talk about the Market Mondays and
Hmm
talk about the T-shirts and
I
if
saw the
anyone
magazine.
wants to see the magazine because
hmm
it actually turned out so nice and I was so excited about it. Um, yeah.
Now,
So
see, I think that's dope. That magazine. I like that too. And just the
yeah.
fact
Oh,
that
so for
you,
everyone coming in, so
yeah.
this is where I started. It started
hmm
out as a sample, and this is where we're ending. This is where we are now, full blown
Yeah.
size print. Um, you get to see some of the pages, and I'm gonna show you too good.
I
But
love that.
it has a real nice, print in there, and I actually, Essentials by Tony is in there.
Ooh, that's my favorite. I got on
Yeah, like
her bracelet right now.
and of course, Behind the Ground Live, I advertise that because I
hmm
feel like the more people are aware of what's going on, and
Yep.
I also like if I come out to your events and stuff, they'll also be included inside the magazine. Just to
hmm
everything that I touch, I just want to make sure everyone gains exposure and get their credit,
Right.
and
hmm
be able to like grow as I grow. And then
Now,
I have
how do
all
we
kinds of beauty in there for men and women.
how do
So
we
it's not just,
subscribe to the magazine?
huh?
How do we subscribe to the magazine?
So I have an Instagram shop now. I got a little
Nice.
fancy.
Okay. Yeah.
Got a little fancy in this season. I'm setting up my Instagram shop, but I also
hmm
have the website. The link is in my bio.
Okay.
urbangroundmag.org. So you can go on there, order, and
Now, is it a monthly subscription or?
Well, no, it's not a monthly subscription,
Hmm.
especially unless you like want to do like the extra stuff. So the other thing that I'm doing that started today is my 6 month challenge. I do one every year. So
Okay.
it's like from June 1st to December 1st, I'll be doing a 6 months challenge, and it's centered around creating discipline.
Mm.
Last year I did consistency, so
Hmm.
that's how I ended up here on Instagram Live.
Okay.
But in this season, we want things, but we don't want to do the things to get what we want
Right.
sometimes. So the
Hmm.
push is this week alone. We're working on creating a foundation. Like even though I have a foundation,
Hmm.
I want to create an even more solid foundation.
Yeah.
So right now, for the whole week, I've been going through like where my holes were from January to now, and what I can do
Hmm.
to make it better the next 6 months. So each week there'll be like homework assignments where you work on what it is that you want and how you're going to get it. The
Hmm.
key to the whole 6 months challenge is the discipline.
Right.
We
Right.
write stuff down, but we don't actually follow through, and
Or stick to it.
we don't stick to
Hmm.
it. It's just like working out. I
Right.
started my workout and I've been doing it. I've been consistent with it. So
Hmm.
like now it's just like putting it into motion and sticking to it. So we already created the consistency. We're
Hmm.
just fishing out like what the bad problems are and replacing it with the good ones. And
Right.
once you implement the good things, it flows easier. You're not stressed. You're not getting anxiety, and you're actually happy to show up. Like
Hmm.
when I first started doing lives, I was very uncomfortable. I
Yep.
didn't know what I was doing. But the more I do it, the more I get comfortable, and the more I can really talk and be clear about what
Hmm.
it is. I don't say as much.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's my goal. Is like as much as I show up and I see like my community wants to do the same,
Hmm.
I invite everyone to join me and to just stick into the plan. Like I just posted. I was like, stick to the plan. You knew it was gonna be
Hmm.
hard. You know what I'm saying? Like we knew it was
Yeah.
gonna be hard. It's
Right.
just like the end
You're
result
right.
is gonna be well worth it. And
Hmm.
the bold goal I have for the month of June, I'm going to show it all the way through, just to
Yeah.
keep everyone encouraged because I know like the people that I see and watch on a daily basis, they keep me encouraged to show up for myself as well. So
Hmm.
that's the goal for this season.
Okay.
And we're in the third quarter. Like,
We in the third
I
quarter.
never made it to the third quarter. I've never made it to the third quarter and was on schedule. So that's
Okay.
that's that's a very exciting thing, and I want everyone else to stay as pumped up as I am as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely. That sounds great.
yeah. So if you want to join the challenge, let me
I'm
know.
I'm gonna join the challenge. I'll
Yeah,
join.
let me know because like I said,
Definitely.
so I do have Grinders University. Everybody got
Hmm.
their university. They got their academies. I got
Right.
Grinders University because I feel like it's us. We work. It's not like we just stop working. It's like no matter if we go to a job,
Hmm.
come home, we doing stuff in our business. So we're
Right.
constantly on our grind doing things. So why
Yep.
not constantly evolve as we're doing
Yeah.
things? Because sometimes we could be busy but not productive. And
Right.
I witnessed that a lot within the past year. I was very busy, but up until like March, I was unproductive.
Not really doing anything.
Right. It was like I was doing
Hmm.
things, but I wasn't doing nothing. I was taking a
So
lot of notes, but I wasn't using them to the
okay.
best of my ability. So, like, and since I have all these notes, and I see that a lot of people don't know what I know, and I don't know a lot of things that other people know,
Hmm.
I'm trying to get it to where we have like a study hall and we can come together and brainstorm on some things because I know that for me, I have fun working in the group and it sparks my creativity. So, thank you. It sparks my creativity. And it's fun. You get to laugh, joke, and
Yeah.
um,
And
not
just
feel pressured to have to come up with certain things. And
Mm.
I also started out in this community called Deeper Than the Brand, so it helped me. Like it helped
Okay.
me with content creation. And I was like, this is the same thing I would love to have in my community. So I do stay
Hmm.
connected with them, and they do give me, things. So I do this. This is the month that everything is gonna get implemented. That's why I've been
Okay.
quiet.
Nice. All
I,
right.
I can't. I can't be a help if I don't have the help.
Right. Can I ask you about the podcast? What's going on with that?
Today is the
Hmm.
day. Like,
Okay. All
so
right.
like I said, June 1st, 2 years ago, I was in a
Yeah.
very bad place, and the podcast it gave me therapy.
Mm.
But once you heal, it's kind of hard to have things to talk about. But then I realized, okay, so I got we went through the therapy part for the past 2 years, so
Yep.
why not talk about where we at now on how exciting it is to
Hmm.
heal and go to the next level. So
Right.
that's what's coming in this month.
Okay.
Saturday will be my first podcast episode. But
Nice.
the other thing I'll be doing that I didn't do before is I'll be doing video as well. I got me a
Okay.
microphone and a little setup.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Nice.
I'm trying to get a little bit professional
Yeah. I
and
mean, it
bring.
was nice with just the voice too, just because it was the content for me, and the
Oh
things that you
yeah,
were talking about, so I related to that. So, I didn't need to see you either. That sounds bad now that I say it,
no,
but
that's
I,
actually good because I was kind of concerned.
the voice was okay for me. I mean, and just it's really the content of what you were talking about,
Right. Well, see, that's the
so.
thing. It's gonna still be on the platform it was on,
Hmm.
but a lot of people have been asking me when I'm gonna do video. So the
Yep.
video will be up on my YouTube channel, and then
Nice.
I'll post
Yep.
it on Sears podcast as well. So
Okay.
yeah,
And
that's
connect everything. Yep. Make it all connect. And
Oh, most definitely. Hello, thank you for joining. Yep, you can definitely listen while you deliver.
yep.
And I saw you follow me, so I'll follow you back. And I also send you the link so you can check it out.
Yeah, that's my
On
buddy right there.
yeah, so like I'm definitely and the first episode is gonna be called Big Business.
Big
Um,
business. Okay.
it's because in this season, like we have a lot of big business to do. Like we've
Hmm.
been moving, we've been doing things, but we haven't been doing it in a grand gesture to where
Right.
people actually see us and want to,
Hmm.
participate in what we're doing. So that's my
Right.
goal. Like I feel like I've been in the little shadows for a while,
Hmm.
so tiptoeing out.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the goal for Sears podcast.
Exactly. You
I've
gotta you
I've been
gotta
really
get out there because how would they know?
exactly.
How would they know?
I just started doing the hashtag.
Hey.
Your ideas deserve to be seen, and that's true. Like as creatives, we hoard our ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
You can't hoard your ideas. You actually
Hmm.
just gotta put them out there.
Yep.
I do create like I used to do jewelry. I used to do clothes. I used to
I
do a
saw the
lot of
lip
stuff, but I
gloss.
would always hoard it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was very excited about that.
I
But
think a
yeah,
lot
but
of times though, I think a lot of times with the ideas that we have, it's more about the rejection of it, and I think that's why we try to protect it so much or keep it close to the vest because we're scared that this is my thing, this is my baby. But if I show you and you don't like it, that's gonna hurt so much. That's so. I think that's
right,
why we do it sometimes. But
right.
sometimes you just got to put it out there.
And I did. I used to be that way. I was that
Hmm.
way when I first started in 2020. I only did things word of mouth. And I
Hmm.
would still post on Instagram, I would still post on Facebook, but I never would print. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, if it wasn't for Essentials by Tony, like in my inbox, like,
Yeah.
hey sis, you said this much,
Yeah.
so it's like, okay, they really want this magazine. Let me go ahead
Hmm.
and as soon as I did it, everybody showed up. So that made me just realize that I was sleeping on myself.
Hmm.
It wasn't the fact that I didn't, I didn't, I didn't it wasn't that I didn't believe in myself. It was more so I didn't believe in the people.
Okay.
And that's a bad thing to do when you have a community that's
Hmm.
showing you that it's like, hey, I'm here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that really made me step my game up this year. And even in the past couple of weeks, it with the website, it made me go a little bit harder because it was
Hmm.
very simple and the build out that you're gonna see. I have not finished it because I have so much more I want to do to it,
Hmm.
but the build out is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be like a fancy mall
Nice.
by the time it's finished. Because I really want it to be kind of like campus style, where you
Hmm.
can like I said, we're gonna have like a study hall. I already have the group set up. I've been working on the groups for like a month now.
Hmm.
Um, we're gonna have the sessions. I have an actual classroom thing set up to where we can sit in there and we can collab together. It's going to be
Yeah.
off of social media. It's going to be like an intimate setting because I feel like
Hmm.
um, it's going to be more for us,
Hmm.
people that really want to show up and do the work. So, yeah, I'm very excited about it because, on Instagram, on Facebook, when you're amongst everybody, everyone's not interested in everything. So I try to,
Right.
keep it to a minimum of what I put. I share it, and whoever want to be involved will take it to the group setting and really
Yep.
dive in deep with it. Because I'm also
Hmm.
working on the book club because I love reading.
Okay. All
So
right.
that's something I've been working on for the past year.
Hmm.
I didn't find the right group of people. So I took my time in building that out as well. So now, like, even in the magazine, everything is in there of what I'm doing. So it's kind of like a
Yeah.
blueprint to what's happening for the rest of the year. And it's going to be in storytelling form. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So even though it's a magazine, it's still going to be where I'm telling the story. You're gonna
Hmm.
get to see what's going on and where Urban Grind started. And this
Okay.
month in June, you're gonna get what's going on right now. And as time goes, you're gonna see if you get all the issues, it's gonna be like where you can go back and be like, oh, okay, I remember
Hmm.
this. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's gonna be like a whole little booklet of notes to
Okay.
where we can like stay up in our business. Like the key things that I didn't have available to me when I first started.
Hmm.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I really had to think this process out because we have fashion, we have all that, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But we don't have where people tell us it's a lot of words that I didn't know what they meant. You know what I mean? Like call to
Hmm.
action. I used to hear that a lot, but I didn't know
Yeah.
what it meant. I didn't know what a SEO system was. So that's my
Yep.
goal. It's like it's gonna be a vocabulary in there, a list of what most companies use in their business, what they mean,
Hmm.
why we need them, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
The meaning
I
is
feel like
definitely
it's
important.
important. Like if I would
Yeah.
have had
Oh yeah.
someone help me with that, I probably wouldn't be where I was when I first started. I would have been further along. And I hear a lot of
Hmm.
people asking, like, "What does that mean? What does that mean?" And I still kind of hear words, so I'll write them down. Like, "Oh, I didn't know what that mean. I wonder if anybody else did." So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the goal.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That because I hadn't shared that with too many people. I hadn't shared it, but that's the form for the with
Yeah.
it only being 4 issues, it's like there's no way you can't have no good content embedded into them.
Right.
Like this is
Hmm.
the introduction. You have like 2 issues where you're gonna have like the meat of the
Hmm.
like the filler where you get all the good juicy stuff, and
Okay.
then
The last.
the last one be recap. You know how like they do like the
Okay.
end of the year where they tell
Yep.
you who the top was for the year.
The end
That's
of
how
year
I'm laying
review.
it out. But it's for us.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
everyone that's featured, they'll be in the top whoever they got the like different stuff like that. But it'll be
Hmm.
specifically for the urban grind community.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to celebrate us. We celebrate
Right.
everybody else on
You're right.
all the time. So why not celebrate
Hmm.
us? and celebrate
Help us
people
at the
that
same
are
time,
helping
you
us.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, educate us as well. Yeah,
Right, because it's a
definitely.
lot of people that I've met within the past 3 weeks.
Hmm.
Like they're up there, but they don't mind coming down and talking to
Hmm.
me. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's a lot of things that I was taught. Because a lot of people that end up getting to like 5,000K and above, they really
Hmm.
don't talk to you unless you're doing numbers. But I learned that's not
Right.
how it really works. You know,
Hmm.
when you're aligned with the right things and the right people, they don't really care what your numbers look like.
Right.
You can have 500. You can actually have 500 to 1,000 followers and still get paid on Instagram. Like I
Hmm.
learned that
Yep.
this week. People make $300 to $500 on one post,
Because
having
those are the true
500,000 followers.
followers. Yeah.
So the
It,
more information I get, the more I want to put it out there.
right. The numbers that mean nothing if you don't have the interaction.
Exactly.
So you can have
Exactly.
5,000, but if they all 5,000 don't interact, it means nothing.
Or they're like half of them are bots.
Right. Right.
Yeah, then
Yep.
they're just
So.
gonna be biting you down. I
Hmm.
feel like one of my followers is a bot because I posted a question in my story, and I try
Yep.
to eliminate them. But I posted a question in my story, and I asked this. Required a specific reaction, and
Hmm.
it was like, "That's what's up," and I was like, "Oh, this might be a
Yeah, that's not the
bot.
right response. Right.
This might be a bot," and I'm like,
Uh
"Oh,
huh.
cool, you can delete it." But yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for tonight.
Okay.
I'm very excited about y'all being excited. That makes me even
Yeah.
more excited for what's coming. It's
I
the
like your
first
vision.
day of the month, so
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
I thank you all for joining, and I thank you for
Thanks for the
coming
invitation.
on.
Yeah, thank you. I
Um,
appreciate it.
I want to say all the video footage will be up next week
Hmm.
on the website, and I'll be posting clips and stuff so that people can see. Because another thing that I've heard is even though we do lives, um, it is like your stuff. Well, I guess I kind of figured that like the content we put on the platforms is free to the world. If anything happened, you kind of lose your stuff. But when you post it on your YouTube and post it on your website, that's like,
Okay, a
that's
backup.
your home. So people come into
Hmm.
your home and you're getting your traffic. So, that's one thing that I
Hmm.
wanted to keep up with is the fact that we don't really own the stuff on Instagram, but it's still our
Yeah,
content, you know?
yeah,
And if we post it where all over, it doesn't matter who go down, it's still out there,
right.
regardless of
Hmm.
regardless of what happens on Instagram, it'll still be where people can reach it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's my goal. Is like I don't want to take it from Instagram, but I don't want to just leave it on Instagram to the
Hmm.
point where if Instagram crash or Facebook crash, we don't have no way to access it anymore.
Hmm.
Right.
Yep. Sounds
So
good.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to this month. I hope everybody else is excited as I am about June. I've been waiting
Yeah.
for June to get here for a while. Because this is what, like, I've been planning for this month. So y'all just get ready. Y'all gonna get some good, juicy stuff to come.
Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
for the follow. I'll make sure I follow you back.
So I'm getting ready to
Hell
head
yeah.
inside.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, I'm
But
not going to hold you up too much longer. Hey,
all right.
yep,
Uh-oh.
my phone is like, hey, it's time to go.
I thought that was
Okay,
me.
well, I'll see you all next Wednesday if you're able to tap in. I come on every yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been saving it on the external hard drive. Most definitely. That's why I said you'll see it again. You'll see it on the website, and I'll post some of the stuff on here as well. But thank you all for tapping in. If you missed it, you'll get to see the videos next week. And I'll come on live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you all for joining. See you next week.